Welcome back to the channel. And in this one, I put together a simple comparison of the shopping experience, what you can expect between outlet stores and regular retail stores. Picture this, you're on a mission to find some killer deals on a new pair of shoes or a purse or whatever product you have in mind. And the question is, do you hit up the outlet stores or do you go to the mall to find the latest fashion finds? But first, let's talk about wallet friendliness, because I think this is going to be the first consideration for a lot of people, because outlet stores are famous for having great prices. And I'm looking at prices right now. I'm scanning prices in a variety of places with like a bazillion tabs open. And I can tell you that outlet stores are basically like a Disneyland for bargain hunters. They've got fantastic deals, but keep in mind that you are getting products that are mostly going to be a combination of either overstock items or items that are out of season or last season's items. So stores need to make way for the new products and new merchandise for the new season. So the stuff that they couldn't sell, they kick it back to the outlet stores and you can buy them there at a reduced price. Also, sometimes you can get products that are specifically made to be sold in the outlet stores, and you can get some unique stuff there as well. So sometimes you just got to go in there and see what you have, see what you can find. Sometimes you never know what you can find. So you may be looking for one thing, but you might see something else also that you were not thinking about, and then you wind up getting that as well. So there's definitely truth to it that yes, outlet stores are generally going to have a lower price than the regular retail stores for a variety of products and merchandise. On the other hand, retail stores, they do tend to have higher prices because you're basically getting the latest, the freshest, most current styles. So that's what I'm seeing on pricing right now on some things that I'm looking at right now. And the bottom line is there's still value in going to regular retail stores, like in the mall, for example, because if you're looking for a specific product, then maybe going to the mall to a regular retail store might be a good way to exactly get the product that you're looking for and very quickly, versus if you're just looking to save some cash and you have more time to explore, then the outlets might be your best bet. So it just depends on what your priorities are. But yeah, pricing, that's the story on that. So now let's talk about style and stocking levels of different products. So kind of like I've alluded to a little bit in the previous segment, outlet stores can be a bit of a mixed bag, because you might find that perfect jacket for half the price, or you might leave empty-handed. And sometimes the selection can be hit or miss at the outlet stores. That's because you might find the size that is too big or too small, and it's harder sometimes to get the right product in the right size or the right color, because the selection isn't going to be as big in some of the outlet stores in some cases. So just bear that in mind. But then again, a lot of people find that to be half the fun, is you go in there and you kind of don't know what you're going to get. It can be hit or miss, but that's kind of like the fun of shopping and that shopping experience. So that could be a plus, that you don't know what you're going to find. On the other hand, as a comparison, in regular retail stores, you're going to find the latest trends for the most part and the most curated selection from the best people in fashion and the latest and greatest products and merchandise. So if staying on top of fashion is your number one priority, having the latest and greatest and having the best chances of getting the product or the shirt or the pants that fit you, having a good selection, then definitely there is value in going to the regular retail store, even at the mall. Even if you got to pay a higher price, you're getting something in return, which is product availability and selection. Next one is going to be service. And this is one of those that you just have to experience the different way that service is prioritized in one type of store versus another. Because at outlet stores, they are going to treat you nice, but the focus there is on deals. So you might not get as much personalized service because they're not really prioritizing spending too much or investing too much in the actual individualized customer service like you may find at a regular retail store where you might have salespeople that come up to you and try to help you one on one. So this is going to be a situation where it just depends on what kind of shopping experience you enjoy, or it's just a matter of when you go, just expect that you're not going to get, you're going to get a different level of service. On the other hand, retail stores are going to have more staff ready to help you find exactly what you need. You're going to have salespeople maybe coming up to you directly, engaging you in conversation, and that may be what you want, but sometimes it may not be what you want. So it's all subjective and depending on what you prioritize as far as service. But definitely that retail store environment is going to make it feel a little bit more premium with that dedication to that individualized service in some cases. Not in all cases, but usually that's what you can expect. So if you like a bit of pampering while you shop, retail stores might be more your style. And if you just want to be left alone and find things on your own and you kind of like that aspect of shopping, then the outlet stores are definitely going to provide that for you. And now let's talk about store locations, where they're located, how many of them are there, because the experience of finding these stores is different because outlet stores, they usually tend to be less of them. For sure, they tend to be less of them. But the ones that are located in malls, they're usually going to be located in really big malls. You might find some outlets there. But you are probably going to have to drive a bit farther in general to hit up an outlet store just because there are fewer of them and because they offer lower prices. A lot of these stores that have outlet stores that are basically the same name stores that are outlet stores, they don't want them competing with the regular retail stores. So they don't want them side by side usually. On the other hand, regular retail stores are essentially located everywhere from your local mall, downtown, Main Street, different urban centers that have stores. So you're never too far from your favorite shop if your target is to hit up a regular retail store. So there are advantages to both. And then let's not forget the magic of online shopping, which is super popular and continuously gaining in popularity. I'm just looking at like Amazon and Temu, and I was kind of viewing some of their products and pricing. And from what I'm looking at, just to make it really simple, Amazon is something that everybody is familiar with, and it has the latest products, a lot of different gadgets, a wide variety of things that are sold on Amazon. And it's very convenient. You can get it in the mail very quickly if you have Amazon Prime. And it's just a great, convenient service with a lot of products and pretty good pricing. And they have big sales on Prime Day and other major holidays. So Amazon is great, but Temu, T-E-M-U, is another, think of it similar to an Amazon. It's an online platform where you could buy stuff as well, except the difference with Temu is that Temu is a place that gives you unique products sometimes that you cannot find on Amazon, especially stuff that maybe is from overseas and it's maybe not as available on Amazon. So you might be able to find it on Temu. But Temu also offers an advantage in many cases of offering significantly lower prices on certain products. And that has to do with just the economics of the way they source their products and the location of where those products are manufactured, and maybe the individual deals and an actual business model that Temu has to be focused on giving a very low price, as low as they can go, let's say, as an example, just being very competitive on the cost and the pricing to the consumer. So Temu is, if you want the cheapest price and you don't mind maybe sacrificing on some things that Amazon does well, like amount of time that it's going to take you to receive the product. Temu, you might have to wait longer. Amazon, they're also known for being very efficient at fulfillment and delivery of products right to your house or wherever you designate the product to be delivered to. And it's just a matter of preference, what you're looking for. And it's also very easy just to go online and cross comparison shop. And then you just could decide which is better for you, Amazon or Temu, or maybe a combination of both, depending on what you're looking for. So shopping on either can be kind of like a treasure hunt as well, because you have basically a whole universe of products to choose from, in addition to stuff that you actually want to buy. So it makes it a perfect complement to the outlet store strategy or the regular brick and mortar retail store strategy as well. So hopefully you got something out of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.